All right, well, we're here in Houffalize for the second round of the World Cup 2010, and Houffalize is a pretty traditional course. It's been on the circuit forever, and this year they've changed up the course quite a bit. We used to maybe go through 3 different sections of town, and now we pretty much stay on one side of town, up and down an area where the 4-cross course is also run, and traditionally Houffalize has a lot of spectators kind of spread out through the whole course. So with this tighter, more condensed course, I think it's going to be pretty cool for the spectators. You know, we're here in Belgium, and a lot of times Belgium is known for its crappy weather. And the past few years at Houffalize, we've had, rain threatening, but it's been fairly dry. We've had a little bit of moisture, but this year it's been great weather leading up to the race, and they're talking about, it's supposed to rain yesterday, it's supposed to rain today, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but so far we've lucked out. We'll have to wait and see tomorrow. Either way, the course is, it's a short lap, less than 15 minutes. It's a 5K loop, and it's really dusty right now. So some rain would be good. It'd actually make the course better, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
It's been pretty good to me. I've always had good races here. I've always been very fond of the course. It's always been pretty similar. For this year, they decided to switch it up a little bit and made it quite a bit shorter. We still do quite a bit of the old course, but yeah, they also decided to use the steep side for that. So we have a lot of climbing this week. We go up the same hill, I think it's 3 times, and in the past the hardest climb went up there once. So it's going to be a really tough race, and it's a lot of fresh grass, and in my experience, when you get wet grass like that and you have 300 riders racing around it a couple of laps, it's going to turn into a quagmire. And I can see us doing a lot of running if it rains a lot tomorrow. Yeah, 26-inch bike. I rode the 29er out there this week, but for me, personal opinion is on the steeper climbs, I prefer the 26. It just feels a lot livelier under acceleration, especially over the top of those steep climbs. So for me, it feels good. 29er, I think, I've been riding it 2 or 3 weeks now. It's really good at holding momentum and keeping speed. So, last weekend's course was perfect for the 29er. This weekend, 26. For me, it's not a thing where it's either the 26 or the 29. I think it's good to have both bikes, so I have the correct tool for every weekend.
It was very dusty the last few days, and now with the rain, I think it's going to be slippery on the top, but the ground's still quite hard. So if it stops raining, then intermediate tire is going to be the decision to go. But if it keeps on raining, it's going to get deeper for sure. It's a hard decision. I'm going to go out on the course to check a few sections, the very steep sections, just to see how it looks. And then I come back and we're going to change the tires just about 20 minutes to the start. Huh?
I hope it's not going to be pissing down, and I think we have very good tires set up. My right front and rear south wind, or put the spike, the storm on in the front. Yeah. Depends how much still gonna rain, plus also how the women race gonna be. So we'll check out their bikes for sure.
My race started off a little rough. Some guy crashed on the start, right on the front line. I was behind him, so maybe 2 or 3 rows past me right at the start line, and then another guy crashed in my bike and stuck his crank in my rear wheel. Not just his pedal, but the whole crank. So I got that out, and I came through the start maybe 40th, which isn't that bad considering all the things that were going on out there, but then I just kind of slowly made my way back up through the race. I'm not even sure how I ended up in the 20s somewhere, low 20s maybe.
Yeah, when I was in the room, it looked like it's gonna be a dry race, and I was super excited. Coming here walking to the pits, I've seen, oh, I think it's not gonna happen. As soon as I arrived, the rain came down, so tire change, back on intermediate wet tires. The south wind was great performance from A to Z. I didn't want it to have any other tire. Was awesome. My start was not awesome at all, but it wasn't really my fault. Kulavi in front of me, he just didn't slip off the pedal, crashed, boom, down. And I'm also not well known as the best starter, so I lost so much. The first lap was incredible, 2 minutes. God, amazing legs. I caught up, past probably 30 riders, and finally almost rode for top 5. But yeah.
Alright, well, we're here in Houffalize for the second round of the World Cup 2010, and Houffalize is a pretty traditional course. It's been on the circuit forever, and this year they've changed up the course quite a bit. We used to maybe go through 3 different sections of town, and now we pretty much stay on one side of town, up and down an area where the 4-cross course is also run, and traditionally Houffalize has a lot of spectators kind of spread out through the whole course. So with this tighter, more condensed course, I think it's going to be pretty cool for the spectators. You know, we're here in Belgium, and a lot of times Belgium is known for its crappy weather, and the past few years at Houffalize, we've had, you know, rain threatening, but